Alright, ladies and gents, and welcome to Empire Total War. A quick disclaimer before we start. There's some construction work going on downstairs. I tried to wait until they finished, but as soon as I started setting up my recording stuff, it started again. So just be aware of that. You may hear some hammering from time to time. So for now, let's continue from where we last left off. Okay. So looks like we have this city under siege here. We push the Cherokee away from the cities here, and we're currently moving this army back to reinforce another region. Which region was it? It would be this region. Yeah, to reinforce this region because they're close to rebelling. Yeah. They're not happy. What's that minus? Yeah, they're not happy people. So we're marching the army back eastward. The Cherokees could still be a problem though. They are just lingering around here. Their army's not so big, but they are a short march away from our city. Two of our cities to be exact, but I think this one will be able to hold its ground. Yeah, it may have a larger garrison.
They hide behind women's skirts.
Right, okay, so with that said, there's the hammering. Anyway, so let's carry on. Let's see what happens in the end. I always said I'd skip these, didn't I? Yeah, so let's do that. Alright, so that was a very interesting end turn. So one of many things that have gone wrong. Well, we took this city, which is good, hooray. So we're going to demolish that this turn. However, there's a Cherokee force marching up to us, almost a full stack. There's still this one here, which I'm still concerned about. Brighton has broken out in this city over here. And so we need to march this unit back double time. Where the blood? There you are.
Troops, forward!
Okay, so there may be a rebellion there next turn. Also, look at this. The ship transport we was worried about is very, very close to our territory. In fact, they bypassed our territory here. And I figure they may be... I'm not sure. I thought they might be heading for Quebec, but they passed it. Yeah, they've totally passed it. I'm not sure where they're trying to go, but there's a full stack... Well, is it a full stack army? I'm pretty sure it's a full stack army on board. Yes, yes it is. And bad news is they've got another one on the way, but again, it's still in India, so I have no idea where it's going to end up.
Your Majesty?
So this army here may be tasked with fighting the Maratha Confederacy. Who knows? But as of yet, we are stupidly poor at this point. Ridiculously penniless. So we need to think of ways to counteract that. I'm thinking one way is maybe cut down our fleet size because it is ridiculously big. And yeah, nothing is under siege, is it? Let's have a look. Doesn't look that way. So I might cut about, let's say, 5 ships out for now. Cut these 5 ships out, and that'll make it so we're paying less for naval upkeep, significantly less because they're expensive ships. Is it on this tab? So that's give us a couple of thousand and 9,000 actually extra to play with at the start of next turn. But I think something else is draining our income. We need to end some of these wars that we're in and try and get some more trade, which would be the best idea. I mean, we are in war with quite I want to end the war with Morocco actually most of all, because they're a threat I just could do without at the minute. France they'd never accept. Cherokees also I'd never accept. Pirates will never accept. These guys, they're not a problem, and these guys are not a problem at all, so I don't think there's a chance of us ending any wars anytime soon, but we may be able to expand trade with some other factions. But by the looks of it, no major factions are willing to trade with us, and we're at war with two of them. Okay, so nope, they don't want to trade with us. Let's have a look at the minor nations. War with these guys could do with ending. It does look like these guys could trade with us, but they are hostile, so I doubt the Italian states would want to trade. These guys are indifferent to us. Let's see if we can offer them a trade agreement and request trade. Here we go, let's see. Okay, so that was a no. Apparently our trade is not valuable in India whatsoever. I could try the Italian states, but I'm pretty sure they will say no to us. Let's give it a shot anyway. That would be a no. We need some more income from somewhere, and we can't get it from here. I don't want to cut our armies down, because the only armies we have are in America, and we really need them right now, especially with the Moroccan Confederacy suddenly appearing. Especially with that. I'm really in a... Alright, okay, we've got a bit of extra money. Not entirely sure where that came from, but let's probably selling those ships, to be honest. There we go. So we've regrouped all our armies. We may as well see what we can repair of the fleet right now. That's all we can really do this turn. We're in a bit of dire situation, aren't we? Oh, we've got these as well, let's see. Quite a few constructions complete this turn, which is good. Oh, we finished off the Iroquois. That's a plus. So, yeah, with the Iroquois down, that's one threat less to deal with in the short term. Still got a lot of potential enemies in these areas. Why did I go so far away? So the Cherokees look like they're going to be our next bother in the south. We need to get rid of this army here somehow, but at the minute we have no way of doing that. Same with these guys. Our best bet is to defend this area. Hopefully these will join with these guys and attack us directly. But hopefully not next turn, because we really need to replenish some numbers. We lost quite a lot of men in the last campaign, and to be honest, we could do with a bit of a break for these guys, just to resupply. And these guys are going to have to do the same, retake the city, and hopefully be able to fend these guys off, because they're coming, but I don't know where they're going to go. Okay, so I'm going to end the turn and see what happens, and see you again at the other side. Alright, and we're back. As you can see, it's the pirates' turn, so just let them do their raiding business. And we have a new problem on the Americas continent. The Maratha Confederacy, apparently their ship was in the Americas. I didn't notice that. But now we've got two full stack armies of Maratha forces in North America.
Rebellions grow in strength over time, the more they're left unchecked. Always act quickly in these instances, otherwise the uprising may capture a region.
So there's a rebelling army. We could go after them now, but I think what I might do is actually stage my troops in here to recover for now. So we got a rebelling army there, which is unfortunate. We've got the Maratha Confederacy's ships there. Where did they drop their army? I can't really see very well in the snow. I've written this further safe. We did get attacked in the end turn. Oh, there, okay. I thought they occupied the town. It's a farm. And we did manage to beat them back. I did auto-resolve it because I hate fighting natives. They are severely overpowered. In battles, in auto-resolve, it's fine. In battles I find them way overpowered. So we need to replenish them forces. And then we can go out and start attacking the natives that are dotted around everywhere. Again, in the north, just prepare this army to move out against the rebels. Oh, really, we should be taking them out now, though. They're only natives, but they are all bowmen. That is scary, but very scary. We have no cavalry in this army. Yeah, so that could be dangerous, but at the same time, very achievable. I may see if we can attack them now, to be honest.
Slaughter them! Forward!
We can. Let's auto-resolve it.
Victory!
Oh, they're running away. God. 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 That's a bad thing.
March! Troops, forward!
Okay, let's replenish what troops are there. And
Forward! Up!
how much money do we have left? 6,000. What we could do with is finding a settlement that we can build a wall in to hold off the Marathas. I feel they're going to strike very soon. Oh god, I hate this street. I do. Sometimes I do. Because I've got builders downstairs, and now out back, apparently there's a kids' party like thing going on in the house behind us. There's just no peace and quiet these days. Or is it just me getting incredibly old and grumpy? Possibly the latter. Oh, another thing as well, which was quite cool. the Polish decided to trade technologies with us. They asked for farming technology and they gave us canister shot in return, which means we can upgrade any artillery what you got, manufacturer, I suppose would be the word I'd use. It's like we can get some better cannon, which would be very helpful for long term wise. You having oh, you have, oh yeah, cannon foundry. There you go. Quebec I'm pretty worried about. Actually no, I'm not, I say that, I'm not that worried because the Maratha, I thought the Maratha Confederacy was going to go straight for Quebec, but they totally bypassed it, and I don't know why. Which worries me a bit more actually now I think about it. Where you going? There you go. So how much money have we got left? 1,500. Just gonna double check something. Can't afford you, not you. Headphones, stop buzzing on me. My headphones are making a really annoying noise. And, I'm trying to look for buildings that are going to bring us some more income, but apparently nothing. That said, I know what will. Where are you? Not you. What is it? Is it you? Yeah. Oh. Can't afford it. I thought they'd have rubbish roads, but apparently not. Okay, so that's the end of this turn. How long have we been going for? Not long. We really need some action soon, don't we? Last time we didn't have any, and this time we're not going to have any, by the looks of it. So they need to retrain. The rebels have been pushed back. The Marathas are hanging around, which I do not like in the slightest. It's just the fleets here, isn't it? There's their army. That's one of their armies. I'm not sure where they're going to go, but I have a feeling this town behind here, if I could get to it, this town here may be under threat. So it's going to be a grueling war against Marathas, although I'm happy to fight them because they have more our style of fighting units, you know what I mean? They don't tend to have, I mean, they're melee units. Melee units in general in this are quite overpowered. But I don't think the Maratha Confederacies are that OP. They don't tend to have many anyway. They have a lot of these guys. I can't remember if these guys are any good or they're rubbish. But they have a lot of them. And the majority of their forces are them. Armed peasantry. Oh, they're going to be rubbish. Landless rabble. They don't have a great army, do they? The only downside is their general is on elephants, and that could mean bad news for us.
Ready and awaiting orders.
It looks like they're doing a mob situation. They're trying to swarm us with crap units. So let's end the turn and see what happens. As you can see, it's the pirates again. Oh, and the rebels, of course. Just don't forget them, guys. Don't be cheap. Do not be cheap. Oh, thank God. I thought it was going to be cheap and just like manage to make it all the way to the city. So it looks like we have a very distinct advantage here. So we may as well just auto-resolve it, don't we?
Strength and honor.
Oh, for God's sake, stop saying it right.
The population in this region is declining due to high taxation. Increase population by reducing lower class taxation or build fishing ports to produce more food, which will in turn increase population.
Okay, so we got 7 grand to play with. Of what region? Iroquois territory. Okay. Don't really mind a decline in population there at the moment. Just trying to think. Now, the Marathas didn't actually make much in the way of movement at the end of the last turn. So I'm starting to wonder what they're doing. Gee, ruin our church school. Let's rebuild that. I don't actually know where they've gone. I mean, in India itself, the Maratha Confederacy seem to be doing quite well, but the Mughal Empire are holding their own. More or less. They're not doing great, they're not doing terrible. Just being overwhelmed. One thing that is good for us is the Dutch and the French are really putting it to each other over trade nodes. So just double checking that it wasn't us. A French fleet went all the way down here and I wasn't sure whether it was going for this port here. Apparently not. What can I do with my spare money? Because we got a little bit of cash to spare this time. For a change. I suppose we'll have a look what small towns we can build up. Or demolish. What was I saying? So yeah, the French and the Dutch are really going head to head when it comes to those trade nodes, so it's keeping the French fleets very much occupied at least. Meanwhile, the Maratha Confederacy and the Mughal Empire are really putting it to each other in India, but apparently not enough to keep them distracted from coming overseas. You'd think they focus their forces in one place, because if there's 2 full stacks that had come over here were in India, well, I've got so far as to say they'd have a much easier time of dealing with the Mughal Empire. But anyway, each to their own, I suppose. Let's yep. I was trying to think of a plan. We haven't really got much we can do this turn, which is annoying. We need to... Hey? Who's besieging us? I'm confused. I can't see what's going on here. Are they being besieged? Ah, they're being besieged. Right, okay. I'm not too far away. I could support them, but right now I think it's best we get this this town defended and our troops resupplied and so on. This town too, to be honest, we could do with why am I still exempting them from tax? Gives you money. Now my army's in place, you have no excuse. So that'll give us a little bit of extra income every turn. Well, not much, because I know this area is being rampaged. Where have they gone? I'm very concerned to what these guys are actually doing here. They're not making a move, they're just standing waiting. And I'm happy to leave them there now while we regroup and get rid of this rebellion. Hopefully be able to move on, but then I want to march north and take them out. It's a necessity, it needs to be done. And then I know if my southern flank, sorry, that behind my lines is secure. So we're going to do one more turn, then we're going to call it a day. So I'll see you on the other side. And we're once again back to the pirates' turn. Let's speed shit up a little bit. There's the rebels.
The population in this region is declining due to high taxation. Increase population by reducing lower class taxation or build fishing ports to produce more food, which will in turn increase population.
Looks like we've got a new minister here. Well, I think I'll send up to Edinburgh, to be honest. Try and get the Scots fully Protestant. Why is it not letting me move them? Darren Nelson. Yeah, he's murmuring. Why is it not letting me move him? This is... Yeah, Darren Nelson. You are mine, aren't you? You know what? Whatever. Let's see what every other message is. Agent recruited. Darren Nelson. Enemy raid. Ally attacked. Who's attacking? Aggressor Prussia against Prussia. Prussia's attacking the 13 colonies. We're obviously going to enter on our side. So now we're at war with Prussia. Cool, so we got a new military technology, which is from DB Dorsey. And the construction has been complete. So war with Prussia. This is not going to go well. But we can't abandon the 13 colonies, not a chance. Not now. We're so invested in their success. So I think these guys are still there. Oof. What we're going to have to do is I really need to finish these rebels off. Wait, 13 colonies have an army there. Can they do it for us? That'd be nice. This army is still replenishing at the minute. In fact, I think we're going to upgrade this building. That'll help offset some of the extra public order. I've discovered that we keep getting attacked here, but it's because our enemies are attacking this city here, which apparently we're in reinforcement range of, so it keeps getting our units involved. I mean, it was only a small battle. They sent 2 units against the 13 colonies, a single unit. But because we were close by, it meant their 2 units got absolutely creamed. Which is good, but this city is completely undefended right now. it's got its garrison and that's it. They really need to work and get that reinforced as soon as, for both our benefit really. Oh, excuse me. Right, so 5,000 to spare. I'm not sure what to do with it yet. I think what would be a good idea is to start an army here. Or we could expand these. Yep, we'll expand these. That said, where am I best expanding this next one? Because I want somewhere that's close by to our front lines. Quebec's an option, but it's a little far away if I start pulling new troops to the front. And our front obviously is here right now. So I'm thinking here would be the best idea. We're already upgrading the artillery, so soon we'll have advanced troops coming straight out of Philadelphia. Actually, that said, what can we even what's the better troops we can get from that? Let's have a look. So it enables recruitment, oh, it's research of blah 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 blah. Enables recruitment of 16 light dragoons, grenadiers, which we've already got. Hessian grenadiers, which is good. Rangers, we already got. Queen's Rangers, better. And Hesse Castle Grenadiers, don't know what they are. So some better infantry anyway. I didn't even check what this lets us have. Enables recruitment of 12 pounder foot artillery. What's the one we've currently got in our army? Army. I don't know why I was looking at garrison. Oh, demi cannons. Right, so they are better than these. By a bit. So, yeah. Let's have a look at research. What research are we doing now? We could do with improving our cannons actually now. That's a good idea. What's this one anyway? Improved grenades. Not really interested too much in that. So I might focus on some fleet tech in the meantime. 17 now. 11. We really need to focus, get some fleet tech done. I'll bear down this route. We could do some of these. We really are falling behind for technology. Improved animal husbandry, that's a possibility, or we could do this. 28 turns though. We want as short as possible. We've got square formation down. I don't really want improved grenades just yet, so I think we'll look for a nice short-term project that we can do, which is going to benefit us. 11 turns would be okay. We can accept that. Let's have a look in economy. What else has we got? 11 turns is a short. It's 10 turns here. That's good. That's also 10 turns. That's been researched. What about you? 9 turns? Hooray! I'll give us an upgrade for that. Spinning Jenny. Plus 10 bonus to town wealth from the textile industry. We've only got one town to do textiles, but that could be useful. So we'll do that. 9 turns. Get that done. That'll give us plenty of time to build. God, yeah, 6 turns after this is built, and 8 turns after this is built. So it gives us plenty of time to expand our structures. But I think that's going to be it for this turn. I know very, very, very little actually happened, but this is the case of the game. It's slow as paced when it wants to be. Actually, I say very little happened. We had a rebellion in the north here. We have two full stack, I'm going to relative hordes of Indian troops outside our city here. Oh, Montreal, yeah. So they're right outside Montreal, just waiting for something, not sure what. The rebellion is still underway. They're out to the far east here. And yeah, we've entered war against Prussia. So it could be that we'll start seeing more and more combat in Europe. And probably more use of our fleets, to be honest. Yeah, we could do with supporting the United Provinces and pushing against Spain at some point. Spain started to join in the naval combat between them and France, and basically turned it against the United Provinces. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and join me next time for some more Empire Total War, and I'll see you then again. See you then.